Right, it's Matt here and I'm back. So I want to talk a bit about this contraption, which is a FollowMe Tandem. It's a device for dragging kids' bikes along. I want to have a look at it, how you install it, how it works, and then head out on a couple of test rides to see how it operates. So I've always wondered how these things actually work and keep the front wheel of the kid's bike up off the ground so that you can drag them. And I've always assumed there's some sort of triangle to create the rigidity and the leverage that's needed to keep it up. And what we've got here is essentially almost like the two arms of a rear rack that attach to either side of a sort of special QR skewer that goes through the back wheel, and then attached to that is this sort of hooped cradle that the front wheel of the kid's bike goes in, and then there's a couple of pegs that you attach either side of the kid's bike fork, and then there's a nut underneath the down tube. So essentially it's this cradle is attaching on either side of the kid's fork and the down tube, and that's what then creates that rigidity to keep it off the ground. So it seems to work really well. It's quite straightforward to install it initially. As I said, there's a special QR that goes through the rear wheel, and then you just have to adjust the size of that cradle to fit whatever wheel size the kid's bike is. And then when it comes to using it, you drop it down, slot the pegs into place, and then connect the hoop to the down tube. And then when you're not using it, it's the reverse, and then it folds up out the way, and you attach it to the back of the saddle with a strap, or in my case I've got this giant watch strap thing which I picked up on a whim because I've heard they're quite good, and that works an absolute treat and is much quicker than the strap that comes with it. So let's take it out on a test ride, see how we go. What can you do?
I can do this.
We are cruising. We're loving this. I'm glad I had a bit of a practice dry run without him on it. Are you loving it, Arlo?
Yeah.
This is the only slight problem I've got. Just wants to be cycling on his own the whole time. Wants the freedom. One little addition I've made recently is this mirror down here on the bar end, which is super useful when I'm towing him on the tow rope. And now on this FollowMe, just being able to see what he's up to back there is very useful. Plus it's pretty good just to have when cycling on the road to see what's coming behind. So after getting the hang of using this, it really became a great insurance policy. At this stage, when they're at this age going for bike rides, it's still a huge dice roll. Sometimes they want to go longer than others, let's say. Sometimes it's a lot shorter. So having this is just a great way of always being able to get home and trying to keep smiles on faces. So that said, I thought it'd be good to go for a bit of a longer ride and throw some hills in there and see how it goes. Right, this is our third attempt to go out on a big ride on the FollowMe. The first time we tried to go to the New Forest, didn't we? But we didn't even manage to get the kit there that time, and we ended up just renting bikes. Second time was in Surrey, and we just bit a bit more off than we could chew that time. Yo! We're gonna hit some mad gradients in a second, so we've got hooked up. And the lead into that big hill was just a bit too attritional, so we had to bail halfway. Yeah, this is attempt 3. We've been having to stop a lot to feed the bunny, but so far so good. Right, okay, here we go. Starting to hit the incline. Okay, Sadie, let's hook up, hun.
Toby. Even Bubba's here. Toby, Toby.
How are we looking, Sadie?
I'm good.
You're good, okay. Nearly at the summit. There we go, we're looking good. It's not been the longest stress test of all time, but it's going to be a successful one. Yeah, time to park up. Let's call it there. Well, it's taken us a long time to do a bit of a longer ride with a hill in it, but we made it. Now we're at the top of the hill, just enjoying some
Sour Skittle gummies.
Yeah, some sour skittle gummies. Absolutely revolting. The good thing about coming up to the top of the hill is that you've got to go down again.
Whoa! Oh no!
One final feed, one final hookup. This is us, and we're just back to base for what has been a very successful
Day.
day.
That's pretty much it for now. This has really become an essential piece of kit that just doesn't leave the Space Horse, to be honest. It's going to be on there for a while. There's no real downsides to it. It's not the quickest piece of equipment to attach a bike to, and there's always quite a lot of clattering that goes along with connecting one, but practice makes perfect, so hopefully it'll be a smooth, well-oiled process in no time.